Hey there, patients of COVID-19! My name is Christine Lim, the administrator of Lim's Visual Workshop, and welcome to my first video that is not actually a live stream right now. Today, it's about time for me to answer questions from my audience about the one-shot version of When I Think Upon Heaven. To see what you all gotta say. Okay, this is gonna sound like a big homework for the CDC Director, despite being in school no longer. Now, what are we waiting for? Let's get this homework started! First off, the very start of the facts that came from my teacher, Araceli Huerta. She asked me this: what is a crying angel? An intriguing question it is, Araceli Huerta of the Adult Transition Program. What's a crying angel? In this version of mine, crying angels are like deity-like beings that are currently alienated in life. Well, even though, just because being so alienated in life doesn't mean they do have a reason to crush their own innocent souls. Come to think of it, this whole thing is loosely based on fallen angels, according to real life. And, as in traditional mythology of demons, crying angels are allergic to holy items, especially holy water. And before I'm done with this question, I like to give you a warning. Don't ask them what their real names are, or else
you'll be fucked!
Another question that is asked by many ATP aides before they retire prematurely. This time, it's Andrea's. How did humans become crying angels? Again, an intriguing question it is, former aide Andrea. Each one has their own background during the past times of Earth. This has nothing to do with the main characters. It's all about the species, okay? In any case, if they die, they stop aging as well as they get resurrected as evil spirits rising from the grave, but in the ghostly way. Andrea, I know you were trying to help me, all because me and my ATP company will always remember you greatly. Jess Blue used to be on Discord before he or she stops caring. So, he or she gave me just one question. What is When I Think Upon Heaven? When I Think Upon Heaven is an independent adventure game that is currently under construction for Windows, iMac, and Linux. When our main protagonist of the game, Judith Yoon, was expelled for continuous violations against high school policies, she was already signed for the US Army that she feels obligated with regrets to fall into learning about the world between shining in the darkness and absence of light. In this case, this isn't your average dystopian story with anything to do with government issues during the 2020s. And again, like Andrea Blue, we love you and you will be missed. Developer and programmer of Armed with Wings, Daniel Sun, had his first time asking me questions. There he is, inquired, where or when does When I Think Upon Heaven take place? Since the coronavirus pandemic exists in the first place, in case you don't believe in my words, it takes place in the 21st century, also the present day but low fantasy world where magic, demons, ghosts, and other supernatural reside. As the plot progresses, things are about to get darker when the virus continues to tamper the whole planet.
Hell no!
Like, yo, Daniel, I'd like to thank you so much for the aspiring question. And then, another question from Daniel. Did you write the script since the game takes place in an all-girl boarding school, which feels like a prison? Thank you, Daniel, I bet. Yes, I really did. To be so pragmatic about that school, this is supposed to be a military base. Aside from that, not just all girls can go over there since we're also in need of guys in the base, which I'm in desperate need of writing. Armed with Wings server member Armored Samurai just didn't know what to do but to inquire me. Are you planning to dub the characters? In terms of the original version, there's not going to be a fully voiced visual novel due to insufficient functions for Omega Visual Novel Engine, unlike Ren'Py. A lot of people are too busy in education because they're amateur voice artists. But, as promised, I'm pretty excited to get my company of voice actors assembled for our upcoming remake. Oh look! It's my Discord server member. digbick from 3 years ago. He asked me recently, when are you going to release the game?
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's estimated to be released in late 2021, but unfortunately, it's already too late. Now we're in 2022. Perhaps this should be the last chance for me to schedule it right away, depending on which quarter I like to prefer. Despite not showing the actual gameplay for a while, I will be uploading a release trailer for you. I'm keeping the promise. This is about it. The last question of the facts list. Guitar 3457 becomes the latest courier in my server. So what's this? How does the story end? As long as Schmitz plus Fink's cases are closed, this chapter will be ending with a very long helicopter ride to a different country, either Saudi Arabia or Syria. I'm not sure what to pick, but I regret choosing Saudi Arabia in my one-shot version. Well then, looks like we have reached the finish line of Heaven Anthology facts. Lucky! I hit the jackpot of questions. That means 7. If you have any other questions that come from your minds, comment down below in order to notify me. Eventually in the future, maybe I'll do another one of a kind. All in all, this homework doesn't look hard at all. It's actually a joy to have fun with. Until then, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos coming your way. This has been the Heaven Anthology Facts. This is Christine Lim of Lim's Visual Workshop, signing off.